taps the window of your empty room. I still keep the key, though the door won't open. Every night I replay your voice from old recordings. Are you okay? But who answers now? The milk carton in the cupboard still past its date, like our promises withered at the edge of time. I count cracks on the wall, one by one, like my wounds that never truly healed. And you left without a word, leaving dust in the living room, and memories on the table's edge where we once sat together. In this empty room, the shadow still dances in every silent corner, in every lonely breath. I whisper, scream, please don't leave me, but only the rain sweeping echoes back. In this empty room, time stands frozen, holding a faded photo with its painted smile. You said forever, but it was just for now. Now just me and walls, companions in sorrow. Your blue socks still hang behind the door. I still smell their scent, though it's long gone. I keep them sealed in a black plastic bag, afraid to lose the proof you were ever here. Your dead phone, I still call it done, hoping one day you forgot to block my number. But all I hear, a busy tone, like your heart busy forgetting me. And the world keeps spinning on, ignoring every tear I cry. The gray sky fades slowly away, carrying news of your distant love. In this empty room, the shadow still dances in every silent corner, in every lonely breath. I whisper, scream, please don't leave me, but only the rain sweeping echoes back. In this empty room, time stands frozen, holding a faded photo with its painted smile. You said forever, but it was just for now. Not just me and walls, companions in sorrow. I write your name on fogged up glass, wipe it away, tears smudge the words. I ask the moon, where is she now? The moon stays silent, speaking none. I walk the same streets we once knew, but every road leads back to you. You're a painting torn right down the middle, and the other half I can't piece back together. Trapped wind. In your room, only dust understands. In your room, here forever, I slowly die. The milk, the name, fucked up glass. I wake up in the quiet, but it's louder than before. Your shadow lingers softly behind every open door. The coffee's getting colder, but I don't seem to care. 'Cause every morning starts the same, you're not there. I used to count the stars for fun, now I just count regrets. Play back every word you said, in case my heart forgets. You promised me forever, but I guess you meant goodbye. And now I wear your silence like a tear that never dries. I talk to you in photographs, I trace your name in air. I swear you sometimes, like you're still standing there. But it's just my mind pretending, just another cruel disguise. 'Cause even ghosts don't cry the way my soul does every night. I'm living in a memory I can't rewrite, stuck in a loop between dark and light. You're the page that I keep reading, though the ending's unrelieving. I'm drowning in the echoes of your name, fighting shadows lost in blame. 1,000 yesterdays replay, but you never turn and stay. Our songs still play on vinyl, though the needle's worn and tired. And every lyric burns a hole through the hopes we both inspired. I hold your sweater like it's proof that you were ever real, but all that's left are whispers of a touch I'll never feel. Your toothbrush still waits quietly beside mine in the glass, like even time won't let you go or admit that it is past. I know I should've let go by now, but grief is like a tide. It pulls me under every time I tell myself I'm fine. The world keeps spinning heartlessly, the sun still dares to rise, but light means nothing when it's not reflecting in your eyes. I keep your voice inside a box of moments we once knew, a fading tape that plays the song I only sang with you. The world keeps spinning heartlessly, the sun still dares to rise, but light means nothing when it's not reflecting in your eyes. I keep your voice inside a box of moments we once knew, a fading tape that plays the song I only sang with you. I'm trapped inside a story we never got to end, still writing lines for someone who won't ever read again. You're the silence in my song, where all the right notes feel so wrong. 1,000 yesterdays behind, but still you occupy my mind. If healing means forgetting you, then I'll bleed and call it true. You left but I remain, just a shadow in the rain, counting yesterdays in vain, still whispering your name. The silence is louder than it used to be. Empty frames hang on walls that won't speak to me. Your jacket's still there on the back of the chair, like you might come home, like you still care. But the clock just ticks in circles, and the nights keep pulling me down. I reach for the ghost of your voice, but there's no more sound. I still leave the porch light on, in case your shadow finds its way. I still hear your footsteps echo at the end of every day. I try to breathe, but you're in the air, like smoke I can't escape. You're gone, but you never leave. You're the pain I always keep. You're the shadow where you used to be. Your cup is untouched on the kitchen side. I'll wash it each morning just to feel alive. The songs you sing still play in the halls, and I break down every time one calls. I replay our last goodbye in 1,000 different ways, trying to change the ending, but it never obeys. I still leave the porch light on, in case your shadow finds its way. I still hear your footsteps echo at the end of every day. I try to breathe, but you're in the air, like smoke I can't escape. You're gone, but you never leave. You're the ache I always keep. You're the shadow where you used to be. You used to be. from me says I should let go. But how do you lose what made you whole? You were the calm in my war, the voice I adored. Now I'm lost, and I don't know me anymore. I dream of you in faded colors. I wake and chase the sky for signs, but heaven doesn't answer letters, and time doesn't heal all kinds. I still leave the porch light on for a face I'll never see. I still call your name in silence, like you'll come back to me. I try to move, but you hold me still, in a love I can't unfeel. You're gone, but you never leave. You're the scar beneath my sleep. You're the shadow where you used to be. Yeah. The silence is louder than it used to be. I sit my feet where you used to be. The light leaks through the window cracks, but it can't warm the place you left. Your laugh still echoes off these walls, like a ghost that won't forget. I keep pretending you'll come home, that any second you'll appear, but I've been lying to myself for far too many years. Your books are still there on the shelf, your jacket hanging by the door. I dust around them every week, like you'll be back once more. I play your favorite record slow and close my eyes so I can feel the rhythm of your presence, even if it's not real. People say that time can heal, but they never felt this ache. You don't just mend a shattered soul like it's some small mistake. I'm stuck in the space where you used to breathe, wearing all the words you used to leave. I try to smile, I try to move, but everything still leads to you. I walk the streets we used to roam, but every corner just leads me home, to where your ghost still comforts me, to where you're gone, but I can't leave. I found a note you wrote one day, tucked behind the TV stand. It said, don't forget to love yourself. How could you understand? But the one who taught me how to live also taught me how to break. And now I'm learning how to breathe through all the air you didn't take. I light a candle every night and whisper to the flame. I ask if you can hear me now, if anything's the same. Do you miss me where you are? Do you think of what we had? Would you change a single thing if you could take it back? I'm still in the space where you used to be, clinging to fading memories. Your fingerprints still on my skin, your voice still louder than the wind. I walk the halls we once called ours, and count the minutes, count the hours, since you became a memory and I became a vacancy. So if you're out there past the sky, if somewhere souls like ours don't die, then keep a space in dreams for me, where I'm whole, where we can be. For now I live in between of what was love and what has been. I'm not the same, I'm just the shell of the one who knew you well. I'm just a heart in disbelief, still standing where you used to be. radio, static hum where your voice used to glow. I trace the dust on our window pane, writing questions in yesterday's rain. The coffee cup you forgot to wash holds the ghost of your morning thoughts. Now it cracks in the silent sink, like promises drowned in a blink. Why do tides pull the ocean away? Believe my grief in the bay. I'm stranded where the waves pretend that this isn't the end. I wait for a ship with no sail, for a wind that forgot how to wail. This salt on my skin isn't the sea, it's the tears you never see. I'm anchored in maybes and if, while the horizon stays rigid and stiff. Oh, the tide should have taken me, taken me. The clocks here lie about time, they freeze in your unfinished rhyme. I sleep on your side of the bed to whisper to the emptiness instead. Tides don't take, tides don't break. Just leave me here with all I fear, alone with the almost in here.
Rain falls again outside today, reminds me how you walked away. No goodbye, not a single sound, just the door squeaking gloom around. Still I keep your old blue shirt near, its faded scent stabs like a spear. I close my eyes, hear your laughter flow, but only the wind answers slow. I knew this ending from the start, so why is this pain still tearing me apart? Like a rusted knife in the dark, scraping wounds that leave their mark. I'm lost inside this empty room, stumbling through shades of you. Every wall whispers your name, but silence screams back just the same. I burn the photos off our past, the smoke starts whispering tales of smiles that will never return, and longing that forever burns. Dial your number soft and low, a robot voice mocks my sorrow. This number's disconnected now, even daylight seems to bow. Maybe time will heal this scar, but why is the wound still so deep and raw? I'm learning how to breathe alone, but this force cold as stone. I'm lost inside this empty room, stumbling through shades of you. Every wall whispers your name, but silence screams back just the same. I burn the photos off our past, the smoke starts whispering tales of smiles that will never return, and longing that forever burns. A longing that forever burns. Oh. The only ghost that stays is your shadow as it fades, and I left in this hollow space alone. I'm lost inside this empty room, stumbling through shades of you. Every wall whispers your name, but silence screams back just the same. I burn the photos off our past, the smoke starts whispering tales of smiles that will never return, and longing that forever burns. A longing that forever burns.
key still turns in our front door, but home died with you on that floor. Your last breath fogged the window pane, a ghostly kiss I can't regain. Now dust performs its silent dance on photos of our lost romance. That crack we laughed at in the wall, it's splitting me beyond repair. I found your scarf beneath the bed, still braided with the words unsaid. Your coffee cup, a chipped farewell, holds tides where bitter memories swell. The fridge still hums your favorite tune while I starve in this empty room. Your perfume on my pillowcase is now a poison I embrace. The clocks all mock me as they turn, each tick a lesson I unlearn. That love is not a solid thing, but shattered glass on wedding rings. You left me here inside the flood, where vows dissolve in tears and mud. Our always was a fragile lie, now buried where connections die. I dig for hope in graveyard soil, but find only the ghosts we spoiled. Forever lost, forever failed, in this cathedral where love paled. Midnight in the frozen aisle, I see your smile on every label. Your cereal box becomes a shrine. I collapse between the milk and fable. Strangers pretend they do not see this hollow thing I've come to be. Their carts roll by like judgment bells, ringing through my personal hell. I drive the roads we called our veins, swerving through the acid rains. The radio plays our song again, a serenade to pointless pain. I scream your name at windshield cracks, but only silence screams it back. The highway's just a twisted noose, and every exit is abuse. The seasons change without my leave, like memories I can't retrieve. Why does the sun still rise so bold when all my warmth is stone cold? You left me here in soundless voids, where every hope your voice destroyed. Our symphony's a broken chord, discarded by the one I adored. I conduct orchestras of air for audiences of empty chairs. Forever lost, forever still, chained to graves on memory's hill. My hands forget the way they held your trembling fears before they swelled. Now fingers shake with phantom touch that aches for you too damned much. The skin still burns where you once traced maps to trains we never chased. I scratch at imprints you impressed, a tattooed pain on my own chest.
Your morning hair's a mess I adore. Sunlight writes poems on the coffee-stained floor. We're two mismatched socks, lost from the laundry, but baby we match just fine. The world outside keeps turning too fast, but here, time's honey dripping slow. You steal the last bite of my toast, and I pretend not to know. So let's slow dance in the kitchen, no music except the fridge's hum. Your hands flour dusted, mine sticky with jam, twirling like the earth in no rush to spend. Oh, oh, this is the good stuff. Not grand gestures, just your laugh, rising like bread dough, simple and warm and enough. You debate which takeout to try. I'm too busy counting your eyelash shadows. The cat yawns unimpressed by our love, as we argue over thermostat wars. Remember this, how the microwave clock blinks 12:03, how your pinky hooks mine absent-mindedly. This unremarkable magic, a love that feels like coming home to a couch dented just for me. Let's cancel all our plans, let the TV mumble reruns all night. The universe won't mind if we press pause on life. So let's slow dance in the kitchen, no music except the fridge's hum. Your hands flour dusted, mine sticky with jam, twirling like the earth's in no rush to spin. Oh, oh, this is the good stuff. Not grand gestures, just your laugh, rising like bread dough, simple and warm and enough. You debate which takeout to try, I'm too busy counting your eyelash shadows. The cat yawns unimpressed by our love as we argue over thermostat wars. Remember this? How the microwave clock blinks 12:03, how your pinky hooks mine absent-mindedly. This unremarkable magic, the love that feels like coming home to a couch dented just for me. Let's cancel all our plans, let the TV mumble reruns all night. The universe won't mind if we press pause on life to a couch dented just for me. Let's cancel all our plans, let the TV mumble reruns all night. The universe won't mind if we press pause on life.
Front door wheezes when it shuts, a death rattle in its guts. Floorboards sag like broken spines where your footsteps carve their lines. I found your nail beneath the chair, a tiny shard of vanished care. The thermostat stuck at your touch, a fever love forgot too much. The kitchen tap still drips your name, drip, Lynn, drip, Lynn. The same refrain of pointless pain. I scrubbed the stain where coffee spilled the day your promises got killed. The fridge light flickers like a pulse in this carcass of revolt. This house is a corpse we built together, rotting in perfect weather. Its pipes still bleed our wasted dreams, its windows weep our silent screams. The walls exhale your old perfume, a poison in each empty room. This house is a corpse without a grave, and I'm the ghost it couldn't save. The bedroom mirror's cracked in two, reflecting halves of me and you. Your pillow's cold as January stone, asleep with teeth and blood alone. The closet coughs up empty sleeves like snakeskins no one believes. Still hold the shape of warmer skin before the end crawled in. The plumber said the pipes are clear, the rust still flows from every tear. The electrician shrugged at buzzing wires, just ghosts of your expired fires. I paid them both in hollow looks and pages from our burned love books. This house is a corpse that won't decay, preserved in shades of yesterday. Its bones still creak with our dead vows, haunting these terminally ill halls. No surgeon's knife can cut you out, No prayer will put these ghosts around. This house is a corpse I drag around, buried in unrelenting ground. In the walls, dust. In the veins, this corpse breathes my name still. The plumber said the pipes are clear, but rust still flows from every tear. Your pillow's cold as January stone. I sleep with teeth and blood alone. The closet coughs up empty sleeves, like snake skins no one believes. Still hold the shape of warmer skin before the end crawled in. The plumber said the pipes are clear, but rust still flows from every tear. The electrician shrugged and buzzing wires just comes to your expired fires. I paid them both in hollow looks, and pages from our burned love books still hold the shape of warmer skin before the end crawled in. The plumber said the pipes are clear, but rust still flows from every tear.
Summer left without a sound, took the light down to the ground. Now these walls are growing teeth that chew the hours underneath. I still set your coffee cold in the mug you left half told, of promises that cracked like spines of books we lost to changing times. Your sweater in the closet breathes a phantom warmth that never leaves. I wear it through the empty nights like borrowed skin of dead delights. The fridge still hums our wedding song, a broken tune where we went wrong. That final note you never sang now hangs where all the silence sprang. And I'm the ghost in our backyard, where roses bloom like broken shards. The swing set creaks a lullaby, where swallows go to die. No spring returns to emptiness, just frost inside my hollow chest, where swallows go to die. So do the words I never cried. Found your scent in aisle 3, beside the salt and misery. A stranger's laugh cut through the air, like yours when life was something fair. I dropped the can of peaches there, the kind you'd comb through with such care. Syrup bled across the tile, a sweet farewell in grocery aisle. The clocks all drown in their own chime, rehearsing ends of borrowed time. I plant dead seeds where vows were sown, and water them with tears alone. Why do the stars still waste their glow on graves where nothing dares to grow? And I'm the ghost in our backyard, where roses bloom like broken shards. The swing set creaks a lullaby, where swallows go to die. No spring returns to emptiness, just frost inside my hollow chest, where swallows go to die. So do the words I never cried. The clocks all drown in their own chime, rehearsing ends of borrowed time. I plant dead seeds where vows were sown, and water them with tears alone. Why do the stars still waste their glow on graves where nothing dares to grow? And I'm the ghost in our backyard, where roses bloom like broken shards. The swing set creaks a lullaby, where swallows go to die. No spring returns to empty nests, just frost inside my hollow chest, where swallows go to die. So do the words I never cry, where swallows go to die, is where I wait for you to fly back home. But wings only rust in rain, like trust. You left your keys beside the sink, like some ordinary Tuesday blink. Didn't slam the door, just turned the lock. Left my heart in silent shock. The coffee pot still brewed for two, steaming proof I never knew how love could leave without a sound, just footsteps fading underground. I wear your shirts to feel embraced by ghosts of joy I can't retrace. The couch still holds your body's curve, an empty monument to nerves. I play our songs on broken strings while the telephone never rings. That final text left unread, a living epitaph you spread. Oh, how quietly you killed us. No gunshot, no dramatic fuss. Just turned your eyes to colder stone and left me bleeding all alone. The world still spins like nothing's wrong while I write solos to our song. Oh, how quietly you killed us in this ordinary dust. I found your hairbrush in my car, tracing strands like fallen stars. Each golden thread, a tiny knife, carving holes inside my life. At midnight in the grocery aisle, I saw your smile on a stranger's face. Fell to my knees by frozen food, drowning in your quietude. The clock's all whisper, she's not late. The mirrors scream, it's just your fate. Our water plants we bought as seeds, they will like all my broken needs. Why do the birds still dare to sing when silence murdered everything? Stars die at dawn, quietly. You just
There's an empty chair at the table, still waiting for your face. I set a plate, I pour the tea like you're just running late. I whisper things I used to say when you were by my side, but silence sits across from me and all I do is hide. I pass the park we used to walk, your laughter in the breeze. I close my eyes and picture you still dancing through the leaves. Your scarf is still inside my coat, I can't bear to let it go. It smells like rain and memories of a world I used to know. And everyone keeps moving on like love can just expire. But I'm still burning from the spark that you once lit with fire. You were the calm inside my storm, the place where I felt safe and warm. Now every room feels cold and bare since you're not here, just that empty chair. I talk to walls, I cry to air, I search for signs you might still care. But all I get is the echo there of everything we used to share. Never read, still marked on chapter 3. I flip the pages carefully and wonder if you'd see that life goes on but not the same, and healing doesn't mean forgetting you or letting go of all the in-betweens. Some nights I hear you in my sleep, you hum that song you love so deep. I reach for you in dreams too late, then wake to pain I can't sedate. I give up all my yesterdays for just one more with you. To hear you laugh, to hold your hand, to say what I never knew. You were the soul inside my skin, the light I kept my fire within. Now every breath feels hard to bear without your love, without your care. I wear your sweat in despair, pretending you might still be there. But every time I face the glare, it's just me and that empty chair. So here's my truth, I'm not okay, but I still make it through the day. I smile for others, fake the peace, while waiting for the ache to cease. But maybe love was meant to stay in ghosts and songs and skies of gray. I'll keep your place, I'll say a prayer and sit beside your empty chair.